up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another episode of the Survival Let's Play. Today, it is episode 110, and, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And the main reason why I'm so excited is because I have not recorded this series in forever. Guys, I just got back from vacation the other day, and I've been gone for over a week. Hopefully you guys didn't notice, but if you did know, hopefully it wasn't too obvious, because I missed a few days of recording, but other than that, I thought I did a pretty good job. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get this subscriber palace done and jump straight into the episode. And there we are. So the names for today are Gary Salazar de la Cruz, Crazy as Boss, Leon McFarlane, and Night Stalker 083. Thank you guys so much for your comments and for all of the support on this series, guys. It has been fantastic. I was really excited to get back from vacation. I was able to check on a ton of comments and see all of the feedback, and I think you guys hopefully had some fun while I was gone watching the episodes. But we're back, and I think we need to do a little bit more work on that there treehouse. So I'm down, oh geez, whoops, there we go. I'm down here at the map, and I want to show you guys that there is a new trail leading up onto the, the treehouse colony, I guess I could call it. And I also want to go ahead and regenerate this, because as you can tell, I have okay, I did it again. I have changed the ice hockey rink and stands. So let's go check that out. On vacation, I had a ton of time to change a few things in the world that I didn't like, and one of them was the hockey rink and stand combination. So now I've gone ahead and made it all dark oak wood. Not dark, no, I think this is actually just spruce. Yeah, just spruce. Okay, so yeah, I made it all spruce. Hopefully it looks pretty good, and I've also got another, I guess, a new look to the ice rink. Now, the only thing I changed was I took out the lines. I added some blue, I think this is blue stained clay right here. I'm not too sure which color. Let's check. Light blue stained clay. So yeah, I added that in just a few areas, and I also still have the piston mechanism so players can get off the ice a little bit easier. And there are still the locker rooms back here. I changed up this look a little bit. But the locker rooms on the interior are still the same, and I don't think I'll change those, but yeah, so a little bit of changes here, nothing too crazy. Thought I'd show you guys that, and I think there's one more thing. So in the last episode, I didn't have a pathway leading up to our lovely little village up there. So what I decided to add was if you run through the greenhouse, you'll come up to this pathway right here, and I will connect it around this way as well. That'll be for later, but for now, I've got some sort of pathway that leads up to this grand entrance on the bottom here, and this will take us all the way up to the top of this build. Now, I also added, if you can tell, a bit of jungle wood into the mix here just to add some, so it's kind of mixed, it's just like completely random, but I like the way it's mixed. So here we've got the welcoming office. I think we built this in last episode, but nothing has changed, and I've also gone ahead and added some glowstone. So out here we've got the torch, I've got a few supplies in here, and if we walk this way, this is how we get to the main entrance and the main patio over here. So I've changed a few different things, so I thought I'd show you guys that, and then we can work on the interior of houses today, and then later in the episode, I want to go through the Nether, open a new portal, and explore somewhere else random in this world. So let's go ahead and get started with the changes. First off, I've added dirt and, I added dirt on this platform. I don't know, I just think the colors look nice. Some of you may not like it, but I feel like the dirt adds a little bit of flavor, and it makes it look more worn. So that's why I did that. I also added these posts along the fences, and I fixed up the lighting, so I think that looks pretty good. Down here, as you can tell, we've got a brand new building. I've added a little bit of a design here over the front gate. I also have shutters, which is really cool. I put these on some of the houses, so I'll show you guys that later. Now, this one is actually going to be a general store, so I'm very excited to build that, and we'll work on that in today's episode, of course. Over here, if we climb up, we've got this room over here, which I'm not too sure what it's gonna be. There's an area up here that I could add a few chairs, maybe a table or two. Nothing down here, but if we climb up to this highest building, this is going to be the mayor and navigator. So the mayor of this whole town will live up here, and he's also going to have a map of the whole area, which is super cool. Not sure if I'll get that done in today's episode, but hopefully we can start it. Over here we've got this other porch. I don't know if I did that. I've also fixed up this bridge a tiny bit. It's actually still pretty similar to what it was, but I like the way it looks, and I'll show you guys jump down here. So yeah, I mean, it's kind of good. It's kind of good. But this is where things get crazy. This was the last house, but I've gone ahead and added 3 more, and these are going to be different shops. Over here, we've got, it says carrot farmer, but I think it's going to be a wheat farm. So we'll put a wheat farm right here, and he's got a little farm under his house, which is pretty cool. Over there, we've got a library, or a future library, not really done yet. And over here, we have a florist, and I haven't added anything, but I have these shutters here. I've added these on some of the houses, and I also have planters on the outside with various flowers and other things you plant in grass. So I'll show you guys, this is what it looks like on the outside, and I think it looks pretty cool. So yeah, guys, I mean, I think our village looks really awesome, and it looks so sweet from a distance, and I kind of want to go over there and show you guys. Oh, it'll take a while, though. You know what, I'll do that later. For now, what I want to do is start working on the interior of some of these buildings. I have a few ideas of what I want to do because you guys were awesome. You guys gave me so many great suggestions. So I think I've got a good idea of what I want to do, and I want to start off by adding some things into this welcoming office, per se. Okay, so we can start off with this desk right here, and ew, wait a second. I think that's not gonna line up right. Okay, yeah, we'll make that same desk that I just made, but we'll push it back once more so that I can have because that door was gonna be in a weird spot. So I'll have the door right here. Yeah, okay, I think that'll look good. And it's not actually going to be a door. I think I can use a trap door for that. Do I have any in here? No, I do not. I should have some in this chest. There we go, I've got plenty. I've got a lot of supplies here. I'm not too sure if I'm gonna have everything I need for this whole trip, but that'll be good, and that's not the spot you need to be. But over here, we can add a log so they can keep their books over there, and then I guess we could add a jukebox for the people waiting so they can play some notes over here. We'll also add some chairs, I suppose, and we'll give them something to look at here. Yeah, we'll put a painting right there, or we can get a 2-wide painting. Come on now, give it, yeah, there we go. Okay, and then in this chest, I believe I can grab another trapdoor really quick, and I'll use this trapdoor, and I'll put it on top of here just to add a little bit of a cap to it. I like the way that looks. So they got the logs over there. I guess we can add a flower pot here just to spice up the desk a little bit, and not too sure if there's anything else. Oh, a pressure plate would be nice. So I'll add a crafting table somewhere. I'll just put it right here for now, and we can make a pressure plate. Where is it? Where's the pressure plate? Oh, there they are. Couldn't see it. So people can just wait over here on that chair, and then I think I could also probably add another waiting chair right here. I don't know if there's a good spot for a table because it's kind of in the middle of the room, so I think this is fine for the waiting room. Now, I don't believe I've got anything to put inside of that flower pot. No, I do not, so we'll have to leave that be for now, but this, I'd say, is a pretty good waiting room, and a room to be greeted by the person that'll give you access to this here colony. So I'd say that's pretty good. Now over here, this is the common district, and up there is the housing district. So if I go this way, I don't really have an idea for what I want to do here. I may just add a few tables and a few different chairs and things like that. But over here, this is going to be a general store. So I'll get rid of this lighting right here. I've got some in the ceiling, and I guess we can and make a similar design here. All right, so I've spent some time designing and I just don't know what works here. So I think for now I'll have a few of these bookshelves and they kind of act as different, I guess, shelves, I suppose, with different items on them. They happen to be books, they could be recipes, they could be maps, they could be anything. So yeah, I'll have to think of some more ways to add items in here, but I'll do that later. For now, I want to go up and I want to start building some of these other places. I think I want to go over to the florist. Okay, so we're over here, and the first thing I definitely want to do is add a chair. No, there's not enough room. There's not enough room. Never mind. I will not add a chair. I guess we'll just start adding a nice little, I guess, area for this florist to be. So there's no reason for her to display all of the flowers in like a place you can browse, because she's gonna have a big desk, she's gonna have a ton of flowers behind the desk, but really, it's not like there's a huge selection, so I'll just leave it at that. So we'll go ahead and add her little entryway over here. Okay, so for this area, what I think I want to do is add a few chests here, so that's where she can keep some of the seeds and things like that, where, you know, you can't really keep flowers in chests because they'll just die, you know, they need sun and water, so she'll leave some stuff in there that she can grow flowers with, I suppose. It would also make sense for her to have a cauldron. Do I have one? I don't. Let me go grab one. Okay, so she may have a cauldron right there where she can, I'm not too sure, I guess save some of the water so she doesn't have to take as many trips down, and then we'll add a crafting table where she can, I guess, you know, find more recipes for dyes and things like that. So that is the basic layout of her shop. Now, of course, we need to actually decorate it with more flowers because she wants to put as many on display as possible. So we'll just give her a ton, but we do need a spot where people can purchase things, so we'll get rid of that. I guess we'll leave that one there because it's a little too much, but up here we'll have all flowers. All right. Okay, so that's that for now. I mean, there's not too much more I can add. I'll fill up the water, I'll add a few more designs, maybe add some planters right here with grass blocks and trapdoors. And, you know, I can actually do that really quick with the trapdoors at least. So we'll have planters right here. But other than that, I don't think there is much to add. We'll add some pressure plates here where people can purchase items. So we'll do that really quick. And I think that is just about it for the florist. Now down here, this is the library. Now I've set up the part where you can check the books. I've got some extra, I don't know, some decoration right here. But we've got a ton of books for people to check out. We've got the checking in box and the checking out box. I don't know. I just added a few different chests in here. And this area is where the librarian is going to stay. And then maybe there'll be a few seats here for reading, I suppose. Okay, so people can sit over there, do a little bit of reading. We may add lamps or some bookshelves above them so they can store books or whatever. Over here, this is where I want to add the dudes of course the dude or the girls little area. So the librarian will stay back here. We'll add her desk this way, and I think maybe just stop it right there, because, you know, they're just going to be sitting behind this desk, and that's where they'll check people out and return books and things like that. So we'll leave this right here. That should be good. Now over here, what I want to do is add a note block, so people that are listening to music, no, not music, if that would be ridiculous. No, this is where people can listen to audiobooks and test out the audiobooks before buying, because libraries have audiobooks too. So there we go. I think that's a good design for this. I may need to add a few more things, but for now, I think I am pretty pleased with what we've got going on here. So let me go ahead, make a few wooden pressure plates, and there we go. That's where people can check in and check out, get books, and leave them behind, and all sorts of other stuff. And now for the place I've been waiting for, the carrot farmer that's actually a wheat farmer. So I've gone ahead and got some stuff ready. We've got a few different things on the inside. I'm gonna deck it out with a ton of cauldrons, some hay blocks, all sorts of stuff. But for now, I really just want to get the farm done, and I can work the rest off of camera. So what I've done on this farm is I've gone ahead and, I need to get rid of these vines, but we've got a nice water source hidden underneath the tree here, so I can basically just have all of this supplied with water, but it's not really visible. And it is right now, but once the wheat grows, you barely will be able to see that little strip of blue. So it'll look pretty cool. So this guy can basically supply the town with a good food source. Now, if you're looking for something quick, like a quick snack, you may want to go to the general store, but if you're looking for a true, a true meal, you may want to not fall on the crops. Which way is the way up? This way. Okay, so yeah, you may want to visit this guy if you're looking for a true meal. And let me see, can I do this? No, I will need these two to not be crops. Much better. Okay, so I don't really have anything specific for the interior, so I'll leave all of this stuff behind, and I'll work on fixing up all of the interiors and things like that, and maybe we can populate these villages later. But for now, I want to put all this stuff back for the most part, and we'll work on some other stuff today. So because today is the download day, I think it makes sense to finish up some stuff off camera to make it a nice download. Nice as it can get. So I'll go ahead and try to finish that up, and if you guys want to, you can add some more stuff later on or change some of the designs I end up choosing. But for now, I think I will leave this village behind, go back, and I think I'm gonna head to the Nether. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So in the Nether, I usually go and, oh, why is that? Oh, sheeps. Oh my goodness, you must die, sheep. I'm sorry. Sorry, bud. Not really interested in that wool either. Okay, so I'm gonna run over here, and what I'll do is I'll make a brand new portal within the Nether. Oh, I'm gonna need to gather some stuff first, but once I do that, hopefully we'll be able to find a new area, and I think I want to put it near the Nether fortress I explored very recently. So we'll see how that goes. Alright guys, I'm here. So it took a little while, and I fought a few ghasts along the way, but we are, oh, and there's a blaze down there. Do not want to mess with him. So I think what I'll do is just make the portal right here, and hopefully we can find something worth exploring on the other side. Now, I don't know if this is going to be dangerous or what the whole deal is going to be, but for now, let's just see what this is all about. Okay, I just need, if I did not bring a flint and steel, that would have been awful. Okay, let's go, and hopefully we find something worthwhile, please. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so we're in a forest, spruce forest, Megatite, no, yes, awesome! Okay, so obviously I would not have been mad if we spawned in some area with a village or a desert temple, but we have just spawned at a mega taiga. Guys, that is awesome. So, what I think I need to do now, oh, wow, oh, okay, I thought I didn't bring any torches. No, I have plenty of them. So, I'll just add a torch trail, and we'll go ahead and check out some of this stuff over here. Here we are, guys, this is awesome. Just in time, really, because look at this, we can get Podzol now. So I can use this, not too sure if it's got any real use, but you know what, it's great for decoration. So I am just gonna grab a ton of this stuff and bring it back with me. Now, I'm not too sure if there's anything crazy in these biomes, but they look really cool, and I'm actually pretty glad I found one. So 110 episodes into the series, and we finally find a mega taiga biome. Now, all that's left, and I really need to find this one, is a mesa biome. Because, guys, I absolutely need a better source of clay. And that is the spot to do it. So, I can't really see because it's nighttime and it's raining, but I guess I can explore and see what else is around here. And would you look at that? Over here, looks as if we've gotten a little bit of a snow biome. So I can run through this, and I'm not sure what we're gonna find off in this direction, but hopefully it's something fun, cool, maybe, possibly? I don't know, we'll see. So guys, just a little bit farther away and take a look at what I have found. An ice spikes biome. So what I think I wanna do now is, whoa, that must be an Enderman. They still have those weird glitches. And what I think I want to do is grab some of this ice. Now, it's okay, it's not. Is it a shovel that makes you grab it fast? No. Axe? No. Pick, maybe? Yeah, nothing's really doing it for me, so I'll grab a little bit more of this packed ice. I don't need too much. I know where another one of these biomes are, so it's not too big of a deal, but while I'm here, I may as well grab some. Well, that's a problem. So, I guess I'm done for the day? Yeah, there goes my device's power. It's plugged in. It's charging right now. So, guess it just wasn't charging enough. Well, anyways, guys, black screen, but it's good. I'm gonna go ahead and jump back to the house, clear everything up for you guys, set up the download day, and hopefully you guys will enjoy that. So, with that being said, that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, stay frosty, my friends. Peace, guys. See ya. Bye-bye.